Right, spinning. Alright, that's right. Throttle. Spinning. Alright. Spinning. Alright, cool. Stay on it now. Alright, second gear. Spinning. Alright, third gear. So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with another sick video on the Ford Fiesta ST, the big turbo 363 brake horsepower Ford Fiesta ST, and today we're running 0 to 60s, quarter miles, and we might even line up for a race against something quite special. Guys, stay tuned for this one. You don't want to miss it. Let's get it. So yes guys, as the intro said, today we're going to finally be running some tests on the Ford Fiesta ST. Now we're actually down at the OG Battlegrounds, which is Race Logic HQ, and I have at my disposal a quarter mile track. So I can pretty much send this car with no worries. Now today I'm going to run some 0 to 60s and I'm going to run some quarter miles. And guys, I'm not even going to lie to you, we've actually got a facelift RS3 here. It is stock, but I thought it'd be cool to perhaps line it up next to this bad boy and see how they perform against each other. Obviously off the line, the RS3 is going to smoke me, so we're not even going to bother a launching it race. We're going to do a roll race, but we'll get to that in a bit. First things first, we're going to be doing 0 to 60s and a couple of quarter mile tests. Now, going back to the setup of this car, it's 363 brake horsepower. It's Devil Development / Puma Speed collabo on this car. We've got a big X57 Evo turbo on this car. Also, I'm running semi-slick tires and the conditions aren't great today. It is wet and it is cold, so it's going to be spin city, and you know spinning ain't winning. Also, another issue right here, and I know I'm making excuses already, but it's quite true, there is no LSD on this car, so we just get one tire fire. And you know, it's going to be quite interesting because, you know, there is a limit with front wheel drive cars of, like, you know, you go big power, it gets a bit pointless because you're not able to use all of that power. So today it will be interesting to see if I can beat my time where this car was actually stage 3 but only 300 brake on the ST300 smaller hybrid turbo, if that makes sense. And I've in fact got the times here just to give you a little bit of an overview of how this car was performing before. So 0 to 60s, when this car was stage 1 at 227 brake horsepower, the best I managed was a 6.55 seconds. So 6.55 seconds to 60, but that was in the dry. And the best I managed, I never went stage 2, I just went straight to stage 3 on this bad boy. But when it was stage 3, running the ST300 turbo at 302 brake horsepower, the best I could manage was a 5.48. And again, that was in the dry. Now today, we're running 61 brake horsepower more than we were before when it was stage 3 on the hybrid turbo. So I don't really know how it's going to perform at this power level, being wet too, no LSD. One thing that I've never done before is a quarter mile, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what kind of time this gets quarter miles. Really don't know what to expect. So guys, I'm not going to talk too much, but before we start, and I know it's less talk, more action, and the light is actually dying, but before we start, I just want to show you what we're using to record our figures today. It's the VBOX Sport from Race Logic. Now, this bit of kit is pretty much as capable as the VBOX Performance Box Touch, which I usually use, just hasn't got a screen. It's actually app based, so you basically, it's an app based measuring thing. So this will send via Bluetooth all the results to your phone. Cool thing about these is they're actually waterproof, so you can use them on your motorbike, your jet ski, your boat, or something crazy like that. And again, very, very precise. And guys, on top of that, this isn't only your straight line measurements. This in fact is a real in-depth bit of kit, if you will. It's a track tool too. It's got over 800 tracks built into it. There is actually an additional app for taking this on track. So I mean, such a handy bit of kit. So today, 0 to 60s and quarter miles, and maybe a cheeky race at the end. Guys, let's get into it. All right guys, so it's our first attempt, just to show you what we're working with here. That is the screen I get. So that is obviously sending all the info to that. So we hit start on this bad boy. Right now, issues. It's raining. It's not coming down that hard, but it's drizzling. The floor is saturated. Half a tank of fuel. Best time we've ever done at 300 brake was a 5.48. That was in the dry. We're on semi-slick tires. I'm making up loads of excuses, but just to let you know, what we're going to do for the first run is we're going to run with traction control on, just for science sake. After that, then we turn traction control off and just full send and see what we can get. So with all of that said, let's do it. Try not to get too much slip. All right. Let's go. Oh, that's okay. Traction control cutting in already. Spinning, spinning. Traction control cutting in. Moving it through. All right, cool. That was a mix of traction control cutting in, it's spinning up and just not moving. Don't know what that's going to be like. Place your bets. Let's pull over and see. Okay, all right. So first attempt with traction control on was a 5.80. So yeah, slightly slower than at stage 3 at 300 brake, but that was with traction control off and obviously in the dry. So a 5.80 is not a bad place to start, you know. Traction control on, you've probably seen how much it was spinning. This is the thing now. I don't know how much better it can get with traction control off. Because I feel like it's just going to be spin city. But anyway, guys, enough talk. I'm going to line it up, traction control off, and full send. All right, guys, so traction control off this time. Now it's full send. I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much better. Don't doubt yourself, Jamie. You can do this. All right, cool. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All about the start. All right, spinning. All right, that's right. Woo, that wasn't too bad actually. Bit of throttle modulation there. Didn't feel too bad. A lot of spin though. I don't know. All right, let's pull over and see. Oh my God, guys. That is a 5.32 seconds to 60 semi-slicks in the wet, no LSD. 5.32. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. So we're faster than at 300 brake, which might seem like a no-brainer to some people, but no, realistically, sometimes you up the power too much on a front-wheel drive car, you lose traction, like, you know what I mean? So you don't move any faster. 5.32, you know what? I'm gonna run one more with traction control off to see if I can beat that. Then we run a quarter mile. Let's do it. All right, guys, final attempt on a 0 to 60. Let's see what we can do. It's all about getting it right on the start. Don't pull off too hard, all right? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, all right, spinning. Span through it. Spinning. No, that's not good. No good, man. I know. Way too much wheel spin. First one was a lot better. It felt like anyway, so let me pull over and see what that is, but I'm not holding my expectations high. Let's see what that was. Okay, no, as I thought, that's a 6.01. Yeah, so no good. All right, cool. I'm happy anyway. We beat our best time in the dry. So just imagine this was in the dry with an LSD. But anyway, a 5.32, I believe, was the fastest for today, 0 to 60. What we're gonna do now is line up and whack a quarter mile out. Never done it before, gonna be interested. Let's go. All right, guys, we are lined up for the quarter mile. On this one, we're going traction control off or sport mode, and it's full send to the quarter mile. Place your bets now. Never done one before. All about the launch. Spinning ain't winning. Let's get it. Spinning. Right on the throttle. Spinning. All right. Spinning. All right, cool. Stay on it now. Woo! And that's the quarter mile. Woo! That felt okay, but I'm not sure. Never done it before. Bit of spin at the beginning. Let's pull over and see what that was. Woo! Felt kind of mad. All right, cool. In fact, you know what? It gave us a rundown of a few results there. All right. So, okay. Our 0 to 60 that time was a 5.87. 0 to 100 was 12.39. We VMAX, our trap speed was 107 miles per hour, and our quarter mile time there was a 13.98. So 13.98, there you go. And an 8th mile of 9.36. So it gives you so much info there. So there you go. Sub 14 seconds, front wheel drive car, wet conditions. I'm gonna run one more, and then I'll line this up next to that RS3 and smoke him, hopefully. All right, guys, so final attempt on the quarter mile. Can I beat it? It's all about that start. It feels like it is anyway. Traction control off, and it's full send. All right, let's go. Get out, spin, get out. Don't know, too much spin in second. I'm gonna stay in it. Hard on the brakes. Woo! Don't know, felt about the same. What do you reckon? Let's pull over and see. Okay, all right, so I'll give you the rundown again. 0 to 60 on that slightly slower, 6.3. 0 to 100 12.42. VMAX of 107.8 miles per hour, so trap speed of 107.8. Yeah, that was slightly slower that time. It was a 14.05. So we've done a sub 14 second. I think that is our best for today. So there you go. It's good to, you know, test the car out. I definitely feel like a diff right now at LSD would be beneficial. Definitely dry weather, and as you've seen, I haven't warmed my tyres up. So I'm making up loads of excuses. You're probably saying that he just needs a driver mod. Who knows? Anyway, guys, listen. The moment you've all been waiting for. Let's see how this bad boy performs next to an RS3, a stock RS3. Let's line up. All right, guys, so we are lined up. The RS3 is on my right. We're gonna roll to the cone. We're gonna aim for third gear. Place your bet on who's gonna win. Honestly, I have no clue right now. So, are you ready, brother? All good? All right, cool, we're rolling. All right. All right, it's gonna be a second gear. All right, second gear. Spinning. All right, third gear. He's coming. Only just. Woo! Only just. Wow, that was more of a second gear pull. I thought we could get to third by the cone. That was crazy. See, it wasn't far. It was quite close. Jeez, I think we've got to line up and do that one again. All right, guys, so we're lining up again. I felt that the first time what happened is we hit the cone too early. I was in second, so as soon as I went on power, I was just spinning up. Like, we need to be rolling faster. So we've moved slightly further back. The cone is slightly further forward. We're going to aim for a third gear roll and see how it goes. I mean, I'm looking to beat him. First one wasn't a massive gap, but let's see. All right, bro, ready to go? All right, let's do it. All right, second gear, third gear. Now I'm not on boost. All right, let's go. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. No, he's got me. Nah, he's got me, man. He comes on boost earlier. Mine takes a while to spool up if I'm in third. You know, it's just not the sweet spot. By the time I hit that cone, I'm making up excuses. Second gear, I'm just spinning. Anyway, there you go, for science sake. Yeah, the RS3 is quicker. That is a 400 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive Audi RS3 with a dual clutch transmission. Yeah, and this is a Ford Fiesta that's been tuned up, and it's got me at the wheel. So there you go, guys. I mean, it is what it is. As you've seen, I mean, the car performed quite well in my opinion in the wet. You know, traction control off, spinning, you know, probably up until third in some circumstances there throughout the test and the races. But now you know, there you go, for science sake. We've tested the Ford Fiesta, and as I say, guys, the VBOX Sport has come in handy, as you've seen. The rundown and the analytics it gives you are all wicked. So yeah, guys, I think we're gonna end the video there. Damn, I got beat on camera. Damn. Should I let you guys ever see this? No, I'm joking. Anyway, guys, look, it is what it is, and that is what happened today. If you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go back and check some other content out too, because I know you're like that, and we catch you on the next one. In fact, make sure you check the links below for the VBOX Sport, because we now sell these on the OG merch shop, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.